Okay, so I will probably have to adjust the stream settings once the game actually starts. Oh god. And since I didn't save this in any common sense order, I'm going to have to find my newest save, which I think is this one. No, I'm not going to play on a real difficulty this time. Why would I want to do that? I can barely stand the game. So we need to journey, that's right, to the lifts. I can barely stand this game, let alone actually want to have to grind through missions and fights just to make it past some of the monsters. Like those first two monsters that I encountered. Wait a second. Those first two monsters I encountered that jumped me, the troll guys, we'll yammer to this guy. We're not skilled enough to yammer to this person. Okay, before I go on. The first two dudes that jumped me in the district by the fruit stand, I couldn't beat them on normal difficulty. The first time I played. They just like basically two-shotted me. So Grumpos needs a lot of air to perform his yammer. You must help him fill his lungs by inhaling at just the right time. Whenever you see a lung expand, hit the corresponding button as quickly and frequently as you can. Are you joking me? You can click the arrows with your mouse or use the arrow keys on your keyboard. Okay, when the lung shrinks, be sure to stop hitting the keys or else Grumpos will cough and lose a little air each time. Remember, air will always be slowly leaking, so don't waste any time. Can't keep up with two lungs at once? Maybe Grumpos should look for guidance with his technique. I have no idea if I'm even doing this right. Whatever. I don't see the meter filling. What's going on is I'm just canceling out of that. Excuse me. Can't breathe. Must be something lodged in my windpipe. Are we done here, sir? Shove off, you incoherent coot. Okay. By the way, do I need to turn down the volume on the game at all? I had adjusted it for something else, so I don't know how bad it's going to be. And I need to remember exactly where we are going. Gotta make our way to the spaceship, fly down to the planet. And hopefully the planet is more interesting than this. So far I just don't like Anachronox. Not just the game, but I don't like this entire system. So, was it down this way? No, we need to go to Anachronox Tours, I think it is. Fountain Spiral platform area. Yeah, these two guys. Remember there were some bad guys standing here? I couldn't get past them on normal difficulty. Oh wait, this is the junkyard area. Yeah, I forget that. And since I couldn't go anywhere else to level up, I felt like I was kind of trapped. I assumed that this game was absolutely amazing when it came out. Bonk. No idea why it always errors out. Platform area and Anachronox Tours. I just didn't have a chance to play the game when it first came out. I played the demo, but I could barely run it on my crap system at the time. Didn't Ion Storm make Daikatana? That's really the only game I think of theirs that I'd ever heard anything about. Okay. So, are you not gonna let me past? Yeah, you will, okay. Not worried about it then. So, I don't think I've been through this area. If I have, I don't remember. Is the lift broken? Looks like someone jacked the elevator. Bet I could reconnect some of those wires and fix this, baby. Let's fix it. There's a blue wire, a green wire, and a red wire. Which two should I connect? Rest in peace, John Romero. I really hope you guys set it on fire. That would be beautiful if you did. So, blue and green, blue and red, or green and red. Well, I'm green-red colorblind, so let's try to connect to these ones. Whoops. This baby is in elevator heaven now. So it's permanently broken? Permanently broken. I don't think so. I probably should have saved it before we did that. Was that one of his first lessons in not believing or listening to hype? I remember whenever I was still a youthful lad and I actually believed reviews and previews and bought into the hype train. I don't know if I ever took a picture of that. Here we go. God damn it, you know how disappointed I was when I found out Santa wasn't real? You know how angry I was when I found out it was actually my parents spending all that money on me? God damn it. I wanted elves to be slaving away year-round, personally, just for me. It was most depressing when I found out it was just my parents instead. Okay, so we know we can't go into the casino, even though I really want to, because I'd probably dedicate an entire hour to doing nothing but gambling, provided the mini-games are good enough. We gamble away all my loonies until there's none left. Tours, platform area. I think I actually need to go over maybe to the platform area. Okay, so before I screw this all up, let's go ahead and save it. Just never not save load when important choices like this come along. Blue and red, all done. The wires are now connected. Good job. Wow. Someone strapped explosives to the back wall of the elevator, and we just barely survived the shrapnel as it pierces around us. So, Santa, do you know where this place is? What is this stuff? Oh wait, there's a data port there. Seems interesting. However, I'm gonna have to try to remember this place. I was hoping I could find a taco back here. So, whenever I imagine get batteries for my robot buddy, we'll have to try to bring him back here and connect to it. I don't know who else could possibly be the one who will use those. I don't even think I was ever told that Santa Claus wasn't real. I think I basically just decided and then got in trouble whenever I wouldn't believe him. Hey, can I steal the batteries out of your robot? Ugh, how distressing. Someone vandalized my Betsy. Look at her, she's a non-compos modus. Hey, can I buy your pal's battery from you now? How can you bring that up at a time like this? How bad are the pixels? I didn't even bother to check how bad the stream looked after I upped the quality settings. No, I did not find out what taco stands for. Let's see, 200 loonies for the battery. You know what? I'll take it. That's how much it's going to cost to repair her, so here's the battery. Oh my goodness. OMG, folks. We just got a battery for our robot. We need to go all the way back. Totally arbitrary collectible objects. That does not surprise me. Do you get anything for collecting all 20 tacos? You get like a free voucher to go eat at some restaurant on some backwards world or some restaurant at the end of the universe or something like that. Okay. So, if I'm not mistaken, we just got a battery that will allow me to get a new teammate. I can only have guessed that the robot is going to have a horrible, shitty personality, just like my life courser Fatima does. What a horrible time to break it to you. Oh yeah, we're going shopping, and Santa's not real, by the way. Now go pick out your favorite pizza. Okay, the Overlook. Not heading there. I need a teleport spell so I can just teleport around. Hello, Noxguard. Are you keeping the path safe for all of us civilians? Fountain Spiral. If for some reason this doesn't work, and I think I went the wrong way. If this robot does not actually join my party, I'll be mad. Yeah, chat's probably off by one line. That just means you guys will have to keep talking in order to see that last line, or it will forever remain hidden until I get around to resizing the chat window. Which could be a little bit. Rowdies. What, no random encounter waiting for me here? I figured one of those brute thugs would be waiting for me. Hey, you. People look surprised when they hear an Owa talk so eloquently, but our vocal cords are the most versatile in the galaxy. Okay. An Owa can perfectly mimic the voice articulation of any species. Well, except the Fluvini oysterfish of Tintax 10. If you heard our native language, it would burst your eardrums. I'll politely refrain from demonstrating. I still want to hear it. I know, dang it. Spoiler alert, Grimmeth, come on. Shh. Oh, little robot buddy. Grumpo Claus is his name. He's even got two little cute wheels.
Pal. Hey, pal.
For a second I thought he had a robotic cigar.
Hey, settle down, hotshot. Battery comes out as easily as it went in.
No, please don't, Mr. Boots. I'm a good boy. Don't turn me off.
Hey, you're acting pretty funny. You burn out a circuit or something?
No, sir, Mr. Boots. Happy birthday.
Then let's burn rubber, kid. 2 on the town, just like the old days.
I'm not paying extra for this.
Yes, you are, Santa. In fact, I demand extra presents, specifically for my little robot buddy here. So far, I don't think that my robot pal is going to be a dickbag like I thought he would. For some reason, I imagined him having an HK complex. What's wrong with a robot being happy slappy? Mr. Boots. I wonder if he's programmed to be that formal with Boots. Okay. Another lovely hill grease. You know the drill. Will you shut up, Fatima? Hill grease plus. Let's see. Zordos or Zordos. How about no to Zordos? Complete. I just want to get off this place. I want to go see what the planet's like. If the planet is absolute trash, I'll just end the stream and I've got another game lined up. So let's see, fountain, which is maybe where we want to go. French fries fried in heel grease. No, that was bad. I wonder if the original game way back in the day made that beep, or if it's because I'm using some type of customized launcher for it. I don't think it made that noise before I turned the console on also. But I refuse to play this game without the console anymore. Simply because I need that no clip command. So don't care about the overlook. I'm not gonna go drop eaves there. We've got a mission to what I believe is the snow planet. It's Santa's home planet, actually. We're gonna go check up on his shop. Make sure that all of his workers are being busy little bees. Yeah, I don't know if you saw the first 30 minutes or whatever where I tried to play the game, but I ended up getting stuck and falling through the floor multiple times. And every time I fell through the floor, it hit a trigger that made a cutscene play that kept reminding me that Boots was going to get his ass kicked every time he did anything, because he's a pushover. Again, that's why he's called Boots, because he gets walked on. Yep, activating the console turns on all of those little messages that you see popping up on the screen. And really, I don't know if I'm even going to the right place. Oh, that's right, this is the cafe. I need to find the lift that gives me like 4 or 5 different floors to choose from. I could have swore it was around Anachronox tours. Hello, does anybody know what's going on here? Well, that's kind of weird. There's a fetus inside the robot. Infantine. Enslaver. Enslaver. You're the enslaver. Okay. Maintenance section. Well, I'm guessing that this isn't where I need to go, and I also just remember about that data port. Authorized personnel only. Well, we're authorized, right? Actually, I'm probably not authorized. So let's save it. I'll probably get attacked by some super security computer in here. End up regretting every decision that I make. If I have to backtrack, we'll go to that data terminal. There's also one in Whackmaster Jack's, now that I think about it. Anachronox tours. Hey! Well, we can get 400 loonies for this. Don't worry, Boots, no one's looking. Just take that sign and put it where the sun don't shine. I have a feeling that they scripted them. Someone's job was actually to go through and script all these shitty camera angles. Wow, that's really stealthy of you, Boots. Yeah, don't mind us just falling from the sky. So, before I stumble around lost any further, where was... Pal, can you do anything with this? Comp talk. Nope. So I guess we get somebody else that can hack computers that isn't a robot? I'm kind of confused. This game was brought to you by these two gentlemen. Is that John Romero with the luscious hair on the left there? If there's one thing I remember about Romero, it's his hair. Okay. Time for some comp talk. PAL 18 has been outfitted with the ability to access the data ports of most computers. He even has the infrared option. To comp talk, PAL must figure out how to patch into the computer's back door. By selecting the correct patchboard tiles and avoiding bad weak areas of the patchboard, he can connect through the computer's back door before the built-in security systems shut him down. Most patchboards have a left-to-right configuration, but advanced ones may be right to left, requiring master-level ability. Those are the Japanese and Chinese patchboards that you have to worry about. I don't understand what I'm doing here. Where am I trying to get to? Game? Game, I need a little bit more information than that, holy crap. So I assume I'm just trying to get to the flashing section here. And I'm glad that PAL has sunk into the floor. Just do a zigzag serpentine pattern here. There we go. It's pretty much all we have to do. Hey, a taco! It's all worth it. Pretty much just have to get from one side of the board to the other. Totally awesome collectible object. It's a Hoover bag. Being a vacuum sucks. You don't say. Okay, so the whole closet is just there for tacoing. Whatever. I am not going to question it. So, platform area, that's where we want to go. That's the one that's got all the fancy lifts, I believe. I believed a lot of wrong things in my life, though, so this definitely won't be the first. That mini game right there was actually the most fun out of all of them so far. Boot's lockpicking ability is mostly just a pain in my ear. So, eeny, meeny, miny, let's go to floor number 1. Yes, that taco up there still teases me. It will probably always tease me. Until I find some access door that I have to go through. You're where I got the helmet from, that's right. So, floor 2 maybe? And I did see another Anachronox symbol there. So... take a picture of you. Like I say, I'm not gonna actively hunt those things out, but if I see them, I might as well take a picture. Let's go ahead and save the game. So what, is this not the one I'm supposed to go to? Grumpos, you bastard. Take a shuttle from Anachronox Tours to Center Station. God damn it, why can't I read? If I had read properly the first time. We already could have been on that godforsaken planet. Instead, I tried to be clever, and this is what happens. I'm not a clever man. So I hope you all don't mind running around the same areas repeatedly. That's the captain guy, if I remember correctly. I'm just waiting for my next flight, excuse me. Failure sharpens the mind. Well, my mind is starting off pretty sharp here. I know it's only a matter of time, though, before this game completely destroys me and I go back to being a crushed, soulless, husk mute of a man. Because I can no longer deal with the motion sickness inducing camera. As long as I stay out of combat and avoid cutscenes, so hell, actually running around is probably the best thing I can do to prolong this LP. Without wanting to just jump off a ledge like that poor little robot did. I'll fling myself into the fountain. I will do it. I'll merge myself with the energy. Okay. So somewhere I probably have to go buy a ticket. Who are you? Captain Baja. Hast thou seen the White Well? No, I've not. What about this? What about you? It's Tom Knuckle. All these numbers confuse me something horrible. What I don't get is how they expect honest folks to understand all these damn fool numbers. I did not spend 4 years digging mines on Protean 4 to have some stupid sign with those fancy numbers on it tell me what to do. Anyway, what's that number coming after 4? Probably a 5. Maintenance section. That's true. I'd prefer to keep my crotch in one piece tonight. Snack machine, soda machine. How about you, little Timmy? It's Flive or Butt. Hey, what do you think is better? Sucrose or Fizz? I'm fizzy for Fizz. I think Sucrose is better. You're probably just a contrarian. No matter what I say, you'll say the opposite, huh? Okay. Well, what about you then? Looking for a place to crash? Take my advice. Avoid Frank's Flophouse. The place is a dump. Well, this is definitely Anachronox stores. I've already been through the maintenance area. What about you, computer? Do I need to talk to you? Can I talk to you? No. Stay back, both of you. I assert my dominion over this ticket kiosk. Oh yeah? Do you understand that I was here first? Do you understand that I will not relinquish this kiosk until an affordable ticket price is made available to me? Ticket prices to one gate are exorbitant, and nothing you can say will rush me into making a rash purchase. If this joker thinks he's immune to somnolent powers of the King of Yammer, then he's sorely mistaken. Okay, I kind of figured that this was where Yammer was going to come in. Now let's just see if I can figure out how to do it. Yes. There we go. Huh, you say you're heading to one gate? Boy, there's advice and then there's common sense, both of which I've no qualms about slapping you across the mouth with. So open those elephant ears and listen up. One gate may seem a paragon of good-natured sunshine, but that place is as corrupt as a 3-day-old geese turd that's been sitting on your sister's left cheek for 2 months. Yep, the minigame is button mashing. They sell you 3,000-year-old song and dance and expect you to clap for nothing, just because you've got businessmen who've been doing the business of business since the Cortican pharaohs were trading discount tablets for Berubblian grain rice. Doesn't mean you gotta cheapen the experience of capitalism for the rest of us. You gotta be business-wise. You gotta have gut smarts. One look at you and I know you're no mover shaker, son. I've met hundreds of them. They look nothing like you. Appearances notwithstanding, the biggest giveaway to you flyweight nature is that you're standing in the bricks. Nobody who was ever anybody would ever dip their toes here. This ain't the place to live, breathe, or make money. Venture capital? Buddy, try murder death capital. And the boozers at one gate are the worst of the lot. They'll sell you your wishes, one by one, at the foot of your dreams until all your hard-earned cash is in their pockets. They're the new pharaohs, and they're hiding out on Anachronox. One gate is their newest den of inequity. I don't remember if you're old enough to remember the Cortican Dynasty wars back in '09. Some of the gents in charge of the Pyramid Malls fled Cortica before they could be brought to trial. And just where do you think they went? That's right, scumbo. They came to the one place anyone can hide without fear of being found. Anachronox. You think one gate was always the bright, shiny, money beacon that it is now? Once it was just a dingy, gray, and soul-shattering as the bricks. I'm sure I don't have to tell you that if you got enough money, you can turn Trot Tray into a ham palace. And that's just what they did. Built on the blood of the haggler mummies collecting dust in their bargainer tombs. God damn, this old man can yammer. Can you deny it? Can you look me in the face and say peanuts and monkey farts as my sister was keen on saying? This was back before the sudden appearance of a goiter on her. Ticket prices suddenly look very reasonable. I shall buy one at random. Holy no! You have ruined me. Good job, Grumpos. So, what flights do we have? Insufficient funds? Loan payment due. Are you joking me, game? I can't journey to the planet Sunder because I can't afford a fucking ticket. Please store robots in overhead bins. What about you, Grumpos? Can you buy a ticket? Select destination. Cinder Station. Yes, we can. The price is random and it fluctuates. Okay. So Boots can't buy one, but at least somebody else can. It cost me 100. 2 tickets to Cinder Station. There you go. So, okay, you've got tickets aboard a shuttle on the south platform. Now we go back to the platform. Well, I'm glad I figured that one out. Otherwise, I was going to take Boots and just run around trying to find out how to pay off my debt. Actually, yeah, laugh it up, Mo Fleeker. Let's see, CinderNet, no. I am not going to be stuck on Anachronox. So wait. I don't think I want to take that. I hate this map. Hates it. I think we need to go down and around. Yeah, if it's not, I've got kind of a surprise lined up. I was gonna get to it tomorrow night, and I was actually thinking about making an actual LP out of it, but I've already LP'd the entire game once. This is just a remake of it that I've never played through, but I'm kind of curious about playing through, so... Everyone start holding your breath. That's my scheme, Kate, is to make you all curious and then not deliver on anything good. It'll be a 100% disappointment. Which one was it? It was either on 1 or 2. I think it was on 2, yeah. Whoops. Definitely not Stalker. I'm not really interested in ever playing Stalker again. Or any of the remakes. Or not remakes, but the sequels, prequels, anything like that. Okay, let's go ahead and save it. So I'll probably die. So what, is this not where I get a shuttle? God damn it, game. Is this not the south platform? To be honest, none of the platforms are actually labeled. I haven't seen a north, south, east, or west platform. But there are people out here to talk to. What about you, buddy? The cunning bird is overdue. Heavier grow my tree trunks from fatigue. Retreat to your burrow, human. Pep threatens. Well, I would ask if there were any of you who knew where I had to go, but I don't think anyone's actually been foolish enough to play through this game. Well guys, I'm kind of confused. Click the yellow shuttle next to the tree man. Could, I can go try it. I still want to know what that shuttle on the second floor is used for. I mean, the one on the second floor actually looks like a spaceship, and it has a time minder next to it. Well, Grimmeth got it. Good job. Maybe. Welcome to the Brick's finest taxi service. No? We can go to Rowdy's, Anachronox Tours, or the upper tenements. Okay. Well, that's still good information to have. Some type of shortcut, at least. Learning something new every day. Taxis galore. So, can I click anything around here? Click all day. Okay, you've got tickets. Board a shuttle on the south platform. Board a shuttle. Doesn't say board the shuttle. Doesn't give me a name for the shuttle. I'm gonna try speaking to the captain one more time. That captain guy in the hallway. My level of disappointment is slowly rising. You know, I didn't try to yammer the space shuttle. Smells like Neo Scavenger. No, I will get back to Neo Scavenger at some point, except I'm not going to live stream it. Fountain Spiral, Anachronox Tours, platform area. Board a shuttle on the south platform. Well, I don't know if it ever got good or not. This is the only platform area I can go to. I know that I'm just missing something here. I have to have faith. You know, I don't think I've ever been down there either. Probably not an area I can actually reach. How long does the story go, Slaxer, in Neo Scavenger? Did they actually expand it after that city? Because that's the main reason I quit playing. So we're at 4. We know what's at 3 is the taxi. Let's go down to number 1 and talk to the guard. See if there's anything down here on this platform that I've missed. Well, the ship just took off from there. Hello, guard. I got a headache. Got a headache. Yes, I know it's because of your helmet, isn't it? What are you? Some type of repair droid. Head to the gates, around to the right. When you're ready, walk up to the shuttle. So I gotta go fucking back to Anachronox Tours. Let's go to 3 and see if I can take that taxi. Hello, Argent Nampape. So basically, I feel like the game has lied to me. Yep, let's go to Anachronox Tours. It's gonna be $6, whatever. I'm glad it didn't give me the option. Are you sure you want to pay $6? We're taking $6 regardless. 6 loonies. But hey, we did get to see the fancy cutscene. Why is that Anachronox symbol back up there? Did I load after I stole it? I don't think I did. It's back up there though. Okay. So, let me guess. We have to go through the chute system here. Yes, we do. Fuck you, game. There's nothing here that says this is the southern platform. North and south platforms. All I needed was a simple sign and very low-res texture. Like 16 by 16 texture, it would have been perfect. I could have read it. So there's a lot of people around here. Got one gate. Cinder Station, which is where we're heading. Oh, we got a wizard here. It's Mad Caleb. We're all just puppets in a game. There's no point to our existence except a few pointless words put in our mouths, man. We've got no past, no future. We're forever frozen in this brief moment of time, forced to repeat ourselves in a vicious loop. Whatever you want, no. Hey, dickbag, I was trying to talk to the wizard. If you doubt me, listen to yourselves. Try and say anything besides the 1 or 2 meaningless lines you've been granted. We're all condemned to repeat this moment, trapped in a maddening circle of despair. Free will doesn't exist. We're all robots. We're all puppets. We've got no past. At least you're living up to your own prophecy there. Hello, buddy. Can I wake you up? No? Can I jump off to my own death? What about steal your stuff? I like how I actually have to wait for a shuttle to show up. That's brilliant. Reminds me of EverQuest and waiting for the boat to show up, and then being halfway across the zone and having to wait another 30 minutes. Interesting. I'll probably hate it, but at least it'll be a different type of hate. It'll be an ice-cold hate. And you know one thing I'm impressed by? The camera for this hasn't been too terrible. Systems ignited. Engines ignited, I mean. Systems are green. Let's go! Hate. Hate, hate, hate. I love log. Oak log's the best. It's some type of weird techno planet that has apparently a planet inside of it. A planet with the city Anachronox inside of it. I don't really understand how it works. And yes, this is not a planet. This is what normal people would probably call a space station. We are on Cinder Station. Journey to the planet Sunder and find Dr. Ro Bowman. Grumpos wants to knock heads with her about Miztech. Let's go ahead and save it. Okay. Welcome. Welcome to Cinder Station, where we actually have upkeep and we don't let things become so run down. This is not Skid Row. Hello, sir. It's Bricks ticket taker. Welcome to Cinder Station. Salad is free today. Cinder Station. In case you forgot that this was
What's
a station
the plan,
and not a
Stan?
planet.
We need to buy 2 tickets to Sunder and get this show on the road.
Hey, how about a quick pit stop at the red light district while we're here?
Will you pull that chin out of the gutter and put your mind to business?
Come
No
on.
Curves and Sunder is much classier.
Oh, at least Grumpos knows what's going on. So, update. Find the ticket counter and take a shuttle from Cinder to Sunder. Some more aliens. Hey guys, look at our particle effects system. Isn't it grand? I finally found a place where I belong. It's a church cooperative on Sagan 4. We're like a big family. Reverend Peoples is teaching us his social gospel. He's a brilliant man. I'd follow him into hell. My parents are worried about me, though. They think I've joined some dangerous cult. They don't understand. We're all gathering in the courtyard for a special toast next week. Reverend Peoples says we will finally all become one with the Promised Land. I'll pray for you. Okay. So what's that? Gate 5. Cinder Station. Hello, Borg. It's a trader bot, Sandy. Let's make a deal. See your wares. Yeah, what do you got? Well, I don't know why I would want... So once I click on something, I can't unbuy it. I have to buy it. I guess we're done buying. I'm out of here. It's not the type of stuff I was wanting for. Security, weapons impound. That's great. Customs office. Where is the ticket station? Arriving. It's the Commons area. Bonk. Orion Astrolines. Cortica. Can I talk to you, robot? Welcome to Cinder Station. Ticketing. Shuttle tickets to all destinations cost $100 per person. We can go to South Anachronox or Sunder the Third. All Sunder shuttle tickets currently boarding at Gate 5 are sold out. So we're going to have to find somebody and do something for them in order to get 2 tickets. It can't just be easy, oh no. Was that a Freedom Eagle? Please tell me that was an eagle in some type of cybernetic riot armor. This game is slowly redeeming itself. Vendomart. Oh my god, there's a clown. No, it's not an eagle, but it might as well be. Yeah, Reverend Peoples. Wonder what type of god they worship. You know what? He looks close enough to an eagle right here. I prayed to Clash, you're a troublemaker. Huh. Old men are fun to beat up. They cry harder than women. Well, I love Pax. Where's that clown? I want to go punch him in the face. Come here, clown. There's a lot of people to talk to. However, I'm not going to talk to everyone just yet. I have a feeling the people... Cinder Station Theoretical Science Museum. I'm glad every location here also has Cinder Station in its title, just in case you forgot where you were. Okay. Well, let's just try that again. Yes, I know it seems interesting, so let's hack it. I like how I have to memorize all of the holes that I'm gonna fall through. Okay. I can take those off. Well, that was easier than I thought it was gonna be. Welcome to the Cinder Station Theoretical Science Museum Science Data Center. Museum hours, founder, TSM database. Yes, let's download the database. I hope your hard drive can handle it, pal. If this game doesn't have a cutscene of Grumpos getting his ribs kicked in at some point with him on the ground, thrashing around and crying, I'm going to be incredibly distraught. What about the museum hours? Open 10 a.m. to 8 p.m., closed Saturday, or Monday through Saturday, closed Sundays. The founders. TSM was founded in 2697 by two individuals with sight and vision, Riften Caligus and Shigra Ben. Riften Caligus, head of Caligus Industries, and inventor of the first linguinator. Dr. Caligus was known in many circles as Dr. Unbabble, for breaking down the language barrier between the galactic races. Shigra Ben, founder of the first colony on Sunder and one of the galaxy's leading theoretical physicists, Shigra's goal was to reach the masses with the latest advances in science. With her dream realized, she promptly disappeared, and we never heard from her again, but her legacy lives on. New exhibits. TSM is proud to show off some of the most shocking, amazing inventions of the past few hundred years. An anti-gravity ring, inertial dampening, photation transceiver, tachyon decay detector, tachyon. Come in and join us for the wonder. What about the benefactors? Whole bunch of people I don't care about. Hey, I downloaded the entire science database. I've got the scientific credentials and I'm smarter than you now. Well, pal, I have a feeling that wasn't hard to accomplish. He can't know. He won't know. You promise? I promise. Where is he? At the hotel? Does he suspect anything? Why would he? He can never know. He will never know. Do you love me? Hey, do you mind? What, I just want to hear you guys be lovey-dovey and make me sick to my stomach. Okay. There is a cock exhibit, apparently. Travel through cinders. It's a beautiful work of art. The fact that it actually does something useful is amazing. I like the music in this place. Let's watch an inertial dampener in action. This experiment is similar in construction to Garbin Physico's original amusement park ride, now only legal in Hephaestus. When you press the button, the mechanical arm flings the iron ball into the air, but it doesn't fly away. Instead, it is the inertia. Instead, its inertia is all gobbled up by the antipolarity-inducing micro intraneutrino chroma tamagnito dissonance producing inertial dampening field. The iron ball then falls harmlessly back into place. Let's press the button. I said, let's press the button. Well, you know what? I didn't want to see. There we go. Oh boy. Coming soon. Mistech something. The distance problem. Whoever's running this museum should think of filling the walls with antique weapons. That'll always bring in the crowds. I have a feeling I'm looking for somebody in here. But maybe not. What is this? I think that's a data link for maintenance and diagnostic bots. Oh, what? And you are above maintenance and diagnostics, or what? Okay, the Grand Vision. Anti-gravity ring. Well, that's lovely. What about you, sir? It's pinko red. Check out the science computer in the lobby. There's some pretty nifty information in there, including how to blow up your workplace using twine and a bottle of hand lotion. Look at you. You got all excited by the hand lotion, didn't you? Where was the twine? How about a tachyon decay detector? Well, pal, why can you not use this? I want to steal that tachyon beam. Maybe we can get boots and upgraded weapon finally. Okay, so the hunt for the clown will continue here in a moment. What do we have here? I might have been able to squeeze in there as a young man, but now forget it. Too much beer, too many burgers, no way my fat butt's squeezing in there, Bubba. I bet those ducks lead to the museum. Too bad it's work hours. Okay. So, we gotta come back here at some point later on. Where's the exit from this hellhole? Didn't I come in through one of these doors? Game? What are you doing to me? Wait, this is the door. Duh, those are windows. For a second I thought I was trapped permanently in there. We'll talk to the drunk dude, why not? It's Onion Face. I thought she loved me. But apparently she doesn't. Do you love me? No, I don't. Can't love a stranger. Class loves me. Clee loves me too. Good for you, dude. So what is this? Cinder Station Gold Deluxe Palatal Royal Penthouse Suites. I'm guessing that this is way out of my price range. Hello, sir. This is the Cinder Station Gold Deluxe Palatal Royal Penthouse Suites. We're known throughout the galaxy for the luxury and majesty of our suites. It's doubtful you can afford a room here. Our cheapest suite costs 1,946 loonies. Nope. Goodbye. Maybe someday we'll be rich enough. Scientists are always important. It's Dr. Brywell. I've got a ticket for the next brain train to Sunder. There's very important work there to be done. I just wish I could concentrate. My brother was married this weekend and it got me thinking. I have 3 Einstein Awards in cyberdimensional science. I extrapolated the formula for cybernetic superconduction. I've discovered 12 different circuit fusion particles and they're all named after me. But will I ever discover love? Probably not. Sometimes I wish I could stay here and never go back to Sunder. I'd love to have an adventure, or build a house, or fall in love. You probably love your work, that's as close as you're ever gonna get. But I'm just an old daydreamer, never mind me. Okay. And we found a guy who does know what anti-gravity is. The Cinder Station Gold Deluxe Palatal Royal Penthouse Suites are the ultimate in luxury. Why, the Queen of Tezzereth herself has stayed in this hotel. The suites are exquisite. The aroma of wild Cluvian bayberries, considered the most fragrant flora in the galaxy, is pumped into every room. There are mirrors on the ceiling and pink champagne on ice. Chef Brozak specializes in Brebulin cuisine, delicious to even the most discriminating palate, and prepared from the hotel's very own herb garden. It is our attention to the smallest detail that makes this the finest of establishments. Way out of your price range, drunkard. Would you like a job application? No. Okay. Well, that's a good dead end. What about you? La Contessa. Isn't that painting exquisite? I can't stop looking at it. The artist is a Bernardian named Drabdu. Bernardians aren't the only talented artists on their planet. Have you ever seen a Thun in person? They're magnificent, docile creatures. It's a shame they're almost extinct, though that makes their artwork nearly priceless. Their pilot and sand sculptures are extremely rare and incredibly hard to preserve intact. In fact, I hear one is scheduled to be put on the bidder's block at tomorrow's auction. It should fetch a hefty bundle for the lucky seller. Hard to put a price on beauty, isn't it? But that's what I do. I'm an art dealer. My family's been in the business for 10 generations. We've amassed quite the collection. There are 3 factors you want to be conscious of when buying fine art. First, the technical skill of the artist. Has he mastered the medium? Some species are incapable of working in certain mediums. For example, only a Thun, with his special secretion organs, can create a Pythalin sand sculpture. The second factor is the condition of the piece. Imperfections and defects can drastically reduce the value of a piece. The third factor, which is never given its due consideration, is the strength of the message communicated by the artist. It makes the difference between window dressing and an immortal classic. Well, that's good to know, but you guys aren't helping me get any closer to finding tickets. Your kidneys? Yeah, can you believe it? They're not filtering out all the right stuff or something. I mean, this could be bad. Geez, when did our bodies start falling apart like this? Maybe you should stop drinking. It's my kidneys that are broke, dunce, not my liver. Whatever. Can I sneak up into one of these bedrooms? No. Okay, so that place is a bust. What about you, trio? Buck. That guy's got a great name. Anybody know binary and able to decode that name and see what it says? Just, take a screenshot and run it through a binary translator or something. Maybe it's some type of secret message or secret code. This guy's crazy if he thinks I'm gonna buck. I should stop wasting his time and just walk. Yeah, well, I don't care what you guys are doing. I just want my tickets, and I want to get out of here. I was hoping to explore that planet. No salt. You're talking about what? About buying tickets from a scalper? That's illegal, man. But yeah, I know a guy who might know who to talk to. He's a friend of mine, a cousin practically. It'll all be discreet. Yeah, his name's Goat Knife. Nah, don't let the name scare you. He's a stand-up guy. Hangs out near the entrance to Cinder Station Station. In the shadows. Okay. Well, we'll go talk to him here in a minute. Let's see. SETCON, Cinder Economics and Trade Conference. So basically we just need to go look for a guy in the shadows. Or talk to the shadows. Pumping Station Access 7. Not going in there. PAX Security Station. I remember the first time I bashed a punk's head in. It was the summer of 23. We were quelling a spat of civil unrest on Cortica. Man, those were the days of unbridled vengeance. I remember the feel of the whack as my arm absorbed the impact. I kept going for the eye. That single, unblinking eye. Clubbing it until it cried blood. I'll always remember that wonderful feeling. Every time I see one of those one-eyed bastards walking around, I think of the first time. Sometimes, it's hard to resist the temptation to relive that moment. So it's not actually binary at all, Slaxer? Or it just actually equals broke? He's broke, so he can't do it. That's Warren Whedon. He's leading a pseudo-religion whose faith is in money. Currency their god. What else is new, right? He's trying to recruit converts by speaking free today. But look out. Once he gets his meat hooks into you, he'll string you along until you're in the poorhouse. What a crackpot. Hey, you interested in investing in bipedry meat? No. Okay. Not actually interested in talking to crazy religious fanatic guy. A bridge that leads to nowhere. More greatness and level design. Hey, are you the one in the shadows by chance? Are you Goat Knife? It's Mean Tang. Psst. Give me a buck and I'll let you in on a little secret. It's just a buck, why not? Thanks, man. Here's the secret. You know that door right around the corner? Well, it leads to Pumping Station 7. But if you break left instead of right, there's a gate that leads to the Rue Tubes, Cinder Station's underground substructure. If you take the Rue Tubes all the way down into the core, you'll find a secret red light district where you can party till dawn. I've probably been to the red light district more times than you have, buddy. Why don't you tell us something we don't know? Oh. Well, did you know that the Rue Tubes are infested with drug runners these days? It's become quite the little drug route ever since Duke Deuce lost the Gorian drug wars a few months ago. And with all the heating ducts, it's hotter than hell. Leather just seems to soak the heat right up. So there you have it. So everyone wears leather. If they're down in there. It's kind of creepy. Sin Dormitory. Not a lot of rooms, but a lot of rooms. Hey, here's the clown. I'm thoroughly creeped out. I can't talk to him. This guy's pretty good. He's a great clown. I've been so lonely since my husband died. He had a brilliant mind. I miss his genius. No one could ever replace him. But sometimes I wish I could meet someone special. Oh, I'm just an old daydreamer. Never mind me. Oh, I know a scientist who's got a great mind and is looking for love. I always wanted to be a mime. Now I'm a banker instead. That is truly the saddest story of our time. Life sucks. Can I steal your bag? Nope. So, Vendomart, huh? I got a pal in the entrance. That's my pal, okay. There's a Borg, Vendomart. So what do we do? Buy our items? Insert credit. Corticom toy battery size B. I hope that I don't have to play Cupid. Long-lasting energy, blah blah blah. If you want power, it's got to be Corticom. So I can buy a Viston 3 beam. However, I have no idea if it's any better than I already have equipped. You know, games that were released roughly 6 to 7 years before this game at least had some way to see if it was going to be an upgrade for your team. Pre-owned shield cell, a Megalocyphic Wendy, a sad little doll with a big head. Pal likes it, Grumpos likes it, Boots likes it. Don't know what it does. We'll buy one of them. Anti-Winky amulet. That's really expensive. Speed Sure circlet. A Bender bag. I'm sure it's an upgrade, so we'll buy it. Pre-owned shield cell. Indeed, I would rather guess. So, that's all we're gonna buy. I'm guessing that there's nothing different over here. There's some creepy doll in there. Don't be fooled by the hype. Megalocephalic Wendy is nowhere near as good as Megalocephalic Fred. Not only does Fred come with 40 collectible containers, but he also sings the special Megalocephalic family theme song in 12 languages. Pretty remarkable, wouldn't you say? I would say you need therapy. I need therapy? You're the one who's thinking of buying it. Whatever. I'm not talking to them. Pay to pray. Wait, please don't make me pay anything. I really didn't want to. I don't want to pay anything. Wow, this is kind of a fancy church. Welcome to Pay to Pray. The relics of 3,600 different religions are housed here within our bank vault's secure, bulletproof Pray Pod. For only a reasonable fee of 50 loonies, you can be put in the presence of a holy relic from the religion of your choice. From the Gorite Glory Tether to a Berubian Saint Spine, we guarantee a quality communion with an authentic relic no matter how obscure your faith. Would you like to purchase quality time with our Pray Pod? No. Remember, money is transient, but your salvation is eternal. So $50 to go into this creepy thing? I have a feeling we'll be going in there eventually. Seems interesting. Yeah, we're not going to be able to lockpick that. That is a good question, Mo Fleeker. However, I'm not going to pay any loonies to find out. I'm actually going to have to take a break here in a minute and go get some tea. I've been out for roughly 30 minutes now. Well, I can't go up the down escalator. I was trying to be a rebel there. So where does this lead to? Hello, sir. It's Von Togney. Everyone thinks I'm a pushover. Guards always pick on me. They beat me up and stick their finger in my lunch. I was trying to buy a heel grease, but this weird prism was jammed up the delivery slot. Any idea what it is? Well, this is a holy prism from my school of order. I can meditate with this at the Pay to Pray downstairs. We got a hexagonal prism. Trying to push him. Not letting me. How sad. Is there anything hidden up here? Seems like the type of thing developers would do. If I was a developer, I would have totally put a heel grease on one of those edges. Okay. What about you, TradeBot? Hey, I'm I can't roll my R's tonight. I'm TraderBot Vince. I got the best deals and I'm looking for quality items. Let's see your wares. Crystals. So maybe you can buy these crystals for a low price and then sell them somewhere else for a higher price. Is that some type of merchant game that you can partake in? Don't really know. Lounge of Commerce. Who are you? Divadofer. Oh, I'm just waiting for a friend. Excuse me. Well, damn. I'm not gonna go talk to that group of aliens. Let's go ahead and go back near the entrance of Cinder Station and see if we can find that guy in the shadows. I'm curious if he's actually going to be in the shadows or if that's just metaphorical speaking. Maybe this guy in the shadows. It's a goat knife. Yeah, Carlin's a friend of mine. A cousin, practically. He say you could get tickets from me? Yes, he did. Well, I don't scalp ticket myself, but there's a guy I know who might help you out. He's into clowns. He's into clowns? Great, so this fucking stage is what I'm gonna call it. This level, this place of interest, is gonna have me running around talking to everybody. One person, from one person to the next. I don't remember who is into clowns. I doubt it's the clown guy himself. You thought fetch quests were bad? Well, let me introduce you to this. Cindernut. That guy back there was kind of interested in clowns. He wanted to be a mime. Life sucks. Class name NPC Crowd. Are you into clowns, buddy? That's the Lipkincher 4 over there. They held a Bafo conference last October. Their singing voices are pretty good too. They end every conference with a barbershop quartet rendition of Funny Money and Brebulin. But I could kill all 4 of them. That took a dark turn really quick. Just cause a company's profit growth is sky high doesn't mean you should dive in, right? The price of the stock's gotta jive too, man. Invest in stock only if the price is right as rain. Investors po dividends, but when the market's in the gutter, I'm in the pink. Invest in dividends. I don't like you guys. Do you have anything important to say? As far as I know, there's not a stock market either. You gotta invest fast and hard, baby. Run with the winners and deep six the losers, and quick. Invest aggressively. You gotta buy contrary to blah blah blah. Invest in junk. Oh my lord. Looking for a clown lover, folks. Are you a clown lover? Look at Rayaha bragging about his investments. Tsk. I bet my portfolio's bigger than his. My investments are firmer and last longer. Great. Hey, you make opportunities for yourself. If you don't have the stomach for what it takes to succeed, you're a loser. You're not important in my life, and I doubt you're very important in yours either. You carry your insignificance well. Well, everyone's a douchebag around here. Is there an entrance? Okay. Interesting. Looking for a clown lover. Is there anyone with just a taco? Hey! Step the hell away from my taco, Death Wish. Oh, really? It's your taco? I lost them all. Twice. I bet you think I'm stupid. First, I got hooked on the latest fad. Tacos! Collect them all, they said. Everyone's got one, they said. Then the scandal. The internal memo leaked that taco stands for totally arbitrary collectible objects. They were laughing in the face of the consumer. We were all duped. Then the taco burnings, the suicides. Some people had spent all their savings on them when the bottom fell out. But I kept mine. I kept them. I still loved them. Then I fell on hard times. I sold everything. My sled, my furniture. Finally, I had to sell the collection for chump change. And then a year later, their popularity resurged. People were retro proud to own them, and everyone who had them made a mint. Not me. I was penniless, but I worked my way back up. I have money now, but there's no tacos on the market. Collectors hoard them. They're status symbols. Everyone I see and can't have mocks me. I need to heal this wound, this pain I've had eating away at me for so long. Could you help me? If you can find tacos for me, I'll reward you handsomely. Come on, I have contacts. Please? Okay, you found a taco. Cool, here's a little something in appreciation. Find some more and I'll give you something cooler. Big whoop, we got a hill grease complete. You look like you might be into clowns. You sure you want to be talking to me? I'm a representative for Dedicor. Well, it's nice to see that not everybody around here is so judgmental. People jump to conclusions about me, you know. I can't say I don't blame them. There ain't no use denying that Mr. Detta has a questionable background. No sir, I can't deny that. But he runs a clean business now. Honestly, I should know. I'm on his board of directors. In addition to being a legitimate businessman, Bindlein Detta is quite an erudite gentleman. Not only is he a generous benefactor of the cultural arts, he also owns one of the largest private collections of Miztec in the galaxy. Problem is, his reputation is in the toilet. All the rumors about his background make it hard to broker any deals. Hell, I can't even get a drink. The bartender says it's because she can't see me behind the bar. What are you laughing at? Are you laughing at me? You laughing at my height? No, I'd rather not be the center of your amusement. Excuse me. Maybe I can buy you a drink, buddy. So let's see. Pazula, Sluice, Lemon, Fizz. Let's buy some tweet juice. Listen, if you're down on your luck, there's a lady at the Royal Penthouse Suites who's always looking for someone to do odd jobs for her. Her name's Contessa Shrivenstein. Tell her that Mulaface sent you. Well, I'm not really down on my luck. Okay. Anytime I see a time minder, I kind of feel like saving it. Aren't dark corners the best places to unwind? I love watching the shadows on the wall. Well, I was hoping that door would open and take me into some type of trouble or combat. Anyway, let's go ahead and register Life Courser. I'm not going to even bother reading the galactic news or anything. And it's a trader bot. Yeah. So I could buy the Apongi crystal for 16 credits over at one of the other ones. So maybe the bots, all of them just have different prices? I just lost everything in a bad investment with some Gorian businessmen. My life is over. I can't even win at Zong. Well, whatever. Look at him. Does he think we don't know? Does he think we're ever going to respect him? I'm talking about that little clone over there. He's one of Detta's kids. Accuse him of dirty money and he'll cry foul, insisting Detta's gone legit. It's the same old story. Detta may be a big fish on Anachronox where everyone's scrounging for money, but he'll find it's a very different story up here. Every couple of years you get small-time hoods who make it big back on whatever armpit they crawled out from under. Now they want to exploit the wealth of Cinder Station. But the Cinder Economy and Trade Commission is much too tough a nut to crack for that class of man. I mean, look at his suit. It doesn't even fit. Although you're rather shabbily dressed, I can tell by your demeanor that you were once a person of wealth. You've got the look in your eye of a man who lost everything. As the Brebulants say, may you live in better times. I wonder what Boot's backstory really is. Like, how much did he lose? Do we ever find out? I'm only slightly curious. I don't know if we are ever going to find this clown lover, folks. Well, that's the danger zone, apparently. Don't stand here. Whatever the hell was going on there. Something about an elevator being busy. Should I grow a mustache? Oh wait, you want a chamber, don't you? $2 a piece. An extra buck gets you a pillow. I'll take a chamber with a pillow. I'm curious what these chambers look like. So it's a coffin motel, basically. Heals us all up. I was hoping I could get a room and explore it and maybe find something in it, like a taco, but whatever. Okay, so we're not gonna find anyone in there. I think another 10 minutes. If we don't find the clown guy, I'm done with this. Hello, ma'am. I think this will be my last conference. Every year it seems a little more pointless. I'm sick of making money for other people. This isn't what I thought my life was going to be about. Well, what did you think it was going to be about? I don't know. I must be getting older. Or maybe it's just the drugs talking. They're so easy and plentiful around here. Clowns? Is your yellow suit gonna will, deal, or not? He better pull his feet out of the ice and pen to paper this sucker, or else he's biting off more than he can chew. Spin end 65 tonight, not tomorrow. No ants pants this time unless you blue book without jerking us on the dime. I'm not kidding. Neither am I. That's why we pay or play at 68 or your cheap yellow suits crying home to one-eyed mama. Buck or I walk, pal. I don't give a fuck about all these investors and these Wall Street wannabes. Don't care for any of them. Are you into clowns? I'm insulted. I've been with the company 5 years. I've asked to come to the conference for the last 2. They finally scrounge up enough money to send me, and they put me up in the Sin Dormitory of all places. Okay. Well, what about back through here? You look like a man who might love clowns. But no. I know, I thought that it'd be easy to find a clown lover. Maybe somebody who actually looks like a clown. With like half a clown costume on. But I guess not. I don't even care what you have to say. Going to Matrix O for the honeymoon. Honeymoon means you guys might have 2 tickets. 2 hours from now and I'll be in the Matrix O. Are you a clown lover? The safari on Tantex 10 this year is going to be most excellent. Most excellent indeed. You just go shoot whatever animals you want. There's a gang here, apparently. Have you seen me, grandfather? Are you sad because you're all alone? I feel like they're going to do some type of comedy sketch there. Hey, it's another one of Deda's boys. Sly Boots? What are you doing up here? You running out on your debt or something? Nope. Deda ain't gonna like this. You better spin Noxide before I tell him what's what. Why don't we just kill him right here? Say he tried to attack us. Dr. Shooten. Your brain trained to Sunder? First of all, you certainly aren't getting in looking like that. Sunder's a planet of the most brilliant scholars and scientists the universe has to offer, and you're not exactly dressed like a genius. Second of all, credentials from the Scientifica Association are required in order to get past that security door. Sorry to jump to conclusions, but I doubt you have the necessary references. Third, there's a ticket taker beyond the security door. Since all flights this month are sold out and booked, getting on board seems extremely remote. Lastly, you'll have to face the infamous brain bouncer. He'll make sure you really have the smarts it takes for Sunder by asking you a series of very difficult questions. If you can't answer them, you ain't going. So, once we do get our tickets, we need to get past the security door, look more like scientists, and get past the brain bouncer. Well, Pal can probably get past the brain bouncer considering the fact he downloaded that entire database and then smugged about how much smarter than Boots he was. I'm guessing that was a clue. Clown lover? This guy keeps pawing at my underwear. Watch him. Sir, why would I be rough with your underwear? I hate underwear with a passion. It's the future version of the TSA, apparently. Okay, well. Sir, do you like clowns? No. Do you have any more information about this person? He's into clowns. If I have to guess, there's a couple side quests that we're going to have to do here. One, we're going to have to hook that scientist up with the clown girl in order maybe to get some scientific clown-looking scientist outfits from him. And we've already got Pal upgraded to be smarter. Are you into clowns? How was I supposed to know you already knew about the red light district? I haven't been to the red light district yet. Guess we could go check that out. Maybe we'll find a clown lover down there getting tortured by some fetish clowns or something. Pump station access. There's another bug nest. There's one of those trader bots. Oh god, combat. I knew combat was going to happen. But instead of having to deal with that, I think I'm just going to end the video here. End the stream here. I'm going to take about a 10 to 15 minute break, get a little snack, make myself some more tea, and whenever we come back, I'll just find something else to play. I don't really feel like running around and talking to a bunch more people here. I'm already wore out on it.